this inactive variable will tell us that time period. But here we are using -1 to disable this feature. It means this account has no expiry time, has no expiry date, so the account never expires. By using -1 here, we are not using this feature. We are assigning the null value to this feature. Why we are assigning null value? Because you see that expiry is equal to null. Expiry is equal to nothing. We don't have any expiry date for that account, so we don't have any inactive time for that account as well. Then we have shell. Path of the login shell. The login shell normally when bash is the login shell, you can have a different shell. You can edit, modify the shell, bin stash, bin dash. You can use any shell that you want. Path of the home directory skeleton, the template from where this home directory derived. Groups. Further groups the user belong to. The user is also a member of these further groups. Then create mail SQL, specify whether the mail pool directory is created automatically or not. This is for the local mail. Here we are using no, which means that the directory is not automatically created. Then we are moving towards the next command, which is user del. This command lets you delete an existing user account. It provides a single option -r, which deletes the user home directory and the user account. Okay, the command user del will delete your user account from your computer, and it takes just one option, which is -r. By using user del -r, you can delete existing account on your computer system, Linux computer system. Before using user del -r, it is important that you determine the user ID, UID. The user ID enables you to locate files outside the home directory, okay, that are assigned to the user, such as var mail user $user. Can you tell me why this is important to have determine the user ID of the user before using that user del -r?
Because a user can have their files outside the home directory.
Okay. This paragraph tells us that by using -r option, we are removing all the directories recursively associated with the home directory of the user. But what happens to those files which reside other than the home directory on the file system? So the user ID enables us to find the files associated with that user. And by finding all these files associated with the user, we can remove manually these files. We can manually remove the files, and then we use that user del -r command to remove the account. Because once we remove the account, we don't have the user ID of the account, because the account is no more on the system. And what happens to the file remaining there on the machine? They will remain forever. So first remove those files which are associated with the user on your file system. Then delete the whole complete account. Okay. To delete these files on your machine, this is a command. Command will find these files and remove these files. This is not a part of the scope of this lecture. It comes under the command line usage on file system. So I will explain this command further, more detail when we come on that topic. Just for now, it is important that you know that find command will find all over the path. This root / tells us that find command will find, search to whole directory structure. -uid enables us that whatever the UID is here, find command will find all the associated files which are linked to that UID, and then RM is removing them. But just now it is for you to understand that how we can remove the files. And what options this file is using, we will discuss about later. User mode. Okay, till now we just created add new user. We created new user to a system and assigned the password to them. Now we are dealing with the user which are on our system, which are existing users. So what operations we can perform to the existing users are defined in user mode. This command let you modify settings such as UID, standard shell, home directory, and primary group for an existing user account. Excuse me. Okay, as by this paragraph you can understand that these are all the basic operations which we can perform by using the user add command. And the same operations we can use with user mode command, because we are able to modify the settings, we are able to modify the profile of the user after the user is created by using user mode command. And all the user mode command is also going to use all these options which are available in user add command. The user mode options are basically the same as those for the user add command, because the operations are same. In user add we created the home directory, in user mode we can modify the home directory. In user add we created the password, we created the UI user ID, in user mode we can change the user ID. The following are example changing the home directory. User mode -d/data/deco-m deco. It means that in first phase with the user add command we created the home directory by using -m option for the user gecko. Now we are going to edit that home directory and shift it from /home/gecko to /data/gecko by using user mode -d command. Now second example, changing the user ID. User mode -u 1001 gecko. At first we use user add command without any user ID. This means that the next available user ID was assigned to the user gecko. Now we are assigning the user ID by our own. We are assigning by our own -1001. Okay, now we are moving towards the next command, which is passwd command. You can change a user's password with the command passwd. If a user enters passwd without a username as an argument, the user can change her own password. Okay, passwd program command is used to change the password. If any user enters this command without any argument, it is understood that the user is going to change his own password. Besides being able to change a user password, the password command provides the following features. Password command is just not used to change the password. Password command can do a lot more things, and what possible things the password command can do are there following. Locking the user account. You can lock a user account by using password program. With the option -l lock, a user can be locked out. By using -l option with the command passwd, we can lock a user account. And with the option -u unlock, he can be reactivated. We can unlock an account by using -u option with the passwd program. Here is an example how we can identify if the account is locked or unlocked. We are running a command web gecko/utility/shadow. Shadow file contains the password. We grab the password for gecko, and the password for gecko is there. Okay. Then we just understand that the password for gecko is here. Now we are going to lock that account. Passwd -l gecko. By using -l option, we lock the account for gecko. Here we get the message password change. Now gecko is no more able to use the password to log in. We again get the shadow file, and we have the password again. Okay, what is the difference? You can see the previous password and the new password. If you are able to identify the difference, can you tell me?
No, I can't.
Okay. Look clearly here that right after the colon, we have $2A $05. This is a hash password. That is encrypted form password. And